Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to UB Stadium in Buffalo, the home field of the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down, is still going. Now here he goes. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Number 32 with the carry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Iowa 7, Buffalo 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Buffalo's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't need this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great catch him.
The quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Back to pass. It's Morris. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long.
The pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Wide open downfield. What a catch and run by the junior.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Bites off a defender.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. He uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Well, there's the stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the...
A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Empty set now, 5 wide. And the Hawkeyes offense is on the move now.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
To the air, it's Morris. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Hawkeyes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
For offense coordinators, to see big runs like that in the first half, you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, it's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense will keep it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Back to pass. It's Morris. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush is sacked. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Trying to find room. It's Barrett. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Bulls.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The receiver grabs it. And the Hawkeyes are going to keep this drive moving.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
For the completion.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Adds 6 more points to the total. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made on the left side. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal. Buffalo.
Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it here. Throws a stiff arm. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Dropping back. It's Morris. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He's in the clear. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Morris. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. He has first down yardage at the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, we're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Hands it off on the counter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Morris. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Big spin on the run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. The pocket breaking down. He's got the first and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Using his legs, it's Barrett. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. He's going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They can't stop him. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And the ball to the ground.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at him.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. And this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw. It's Morris. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulls. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Morris. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Hand it off for a draw. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab on the move. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continue. Points on the board.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.